doesn't hurt so much.
When I was on the Faneuil Valley, when's the card?
Wait for them to get here.
Yeah. We'll wait for them to get there, and then we're going to take you guys to the scores.
Yeah, we're gonna go over scoring.
Like the doubles, if I
They're not very good. Well, they're older teams.
Good job, guys.
You were so good.
All right, nice job, guys.
Yes.
We're just gonna go over some of the scoring in tennis. Hopefully next class we can go into a little bit of doubles or maybe singles, or because it's the last class, you guys want to probably have a little competition. But we need to go over the basics of scoring first so you guys understand what it is. Basically, tennis is a little different in scoring. It's not like a normal, when you're keeping track of there's a game and then what they call a set. A game is played to 40. So if you're Candace and Roxanne will be just kind of demonstrating as I talk, but basically the game is to 40, and whoever's serving, once you serve and you start the rally, if one person scores, it's they have 15 instead of 1. It's just called 15. So if Roxanne serves it and they play, she scores, it's 15-0 her lead. If Candace scores, then it would go 15-15, and so on. It goes to 15 to 30 and then to 40. And you play up to 6 sets in tennis, and you have to win by 2 games. Sorry, excuse me. But if you score, and the score is 15-15, so that adds up to 30. This is kind of hard maybe to understand, but if you're at 30, if the 2 scores are combined, 30. What's 30? Is that an even or an odd number?
Even.
Even? So you should be on the right side of the court. So if you're serving and it's 15-15, she's going to be on the right side of the court. We've been practicing on serving on different sides of the court, and there's a reason for that, because you're going to be rotating sides of the court every time, depending on if it's an even or an odd number. So if you're basically, if it's an odd number, you're on the opposite side. So if it's 15 love, then you're on the opposite side because it's an odd number. Do you guys understand that? So a game is played to 40. A set is to 6 games, and you must win by 2. So if the final score is 6-4, then that one person is won. If it gets to be 6-5, the game's not over. Even though you're at 6, you got to go play an extra set because you got to win by 2. So it would be 7-5 if you win. If there is a tiebreaker, which is played a little bit different, so if you get to 6-5 and the person who's behind scores again or wins that game, that would make it 6-6. And a tiebreaker is to 7. So the tiebreaker is kind of special. You don't go 15-40. You play, if the rally occurs and you score, then that's 1. And then you go up to 7. So instead of going 15-40, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only in the tiebreaker situation, though. Does everyone get an understanding of that? Maybe Candace and Roxanne can rally a little bit, and when you score, just go ahead and yell it out so they know, they can get a picture of what it looks like.
Yeah. So if I'm serving, I'm always going to say, I'm going to call out the serve before every serve, and I'm going to say my score first. And so as Jared said, instead of saying 0, we say love, which it's easy for me to remember, shoot, because that's my last name. But I'm not really going to serve, because I'm not that good at it. But I'll say love, love. I'm going to serve. It's going to go over. Say Candace, I miss. So I missed. That would be Candace's point. Candace now has 15. But since I'm still serving, I'm going to go to the other side of the court. If she's playing singles, she switches. If it's doubles, the other person just receives. And now it's love 15. That makes sense. Serve. She misses. Now it's 15-15. and it goes back and forth, 15, 30, 40, and then it gets a little more confusing going into deuce.
Yeah.
But that's essentially
Deuce.
the back and forth. Server score is always first.
We can explain deuce next class if that occurs. That's when it gets to be 40-40, and you gotta, there's a little more to that we'll go into next class. But just know that the game is played to 40, and the set is to 6 games. But you gotta win by 2. So that's pretty much the basics, because tiebreakers don't occur a lot. So if those occur next class, that'll be fun to watch, because that'll mean it's competitive. But that's pretty much it for scoring. Any questions before we conclude? No? All right.
Yeah. Thanks for bearing with us. I know it's a lot to just explain the scoring and have to sit after getting to play and wanting to play more. So thanks for your attention.
Yeah, so how do you guys feel about the day today? It was nice being able to serve on the courts, right? Yeah. Just to get that reference and the volley. You guys like the volley? Yeah. What are some key points? Anyone? Punch it, right. You don't want to follow through, because then you can net if you're too close and it just gets kind of sloppy.
Footwork.
Footwork. What's the footwork like, Harry?
Your right foot if you're using your backhand, and your left if you're using your forehand.
Good. Always a crossover. Good, you guys. Cross punch. So yeah, I think you guys, I'm super impressed with you guys. It was really fun to be over there while you guys were serving, and the volley. We got to get into some forehand, backhand, and volley combination, which was fun. You guys feel like you're ready to start playing some games, maybe? Yeah? So yeah, like we said, the scoring's really confusing. If you are really interested or you don't get it, look it up online. They explain it really well, and just so you can see it out in front of you. But
I thought the group Candace and I were with, we had talked in earlier classes about getting in the ready position before hitting it, and I thought Megan did a really good job of doing that, but everyone in the group did, so that was good. Made it easier for you guys to hit the ball, I think.
So next time, be prepared to rally, get your competitive juices flowing, and yeah, just have a great rest of the day.
Thanks, guys.
thanks, guys.
Good job. Thank you.